My name is Mike, and this is a bike. This is a bike I refer to as the Inferno. I bought it as just a roller. It's been burned before, hence the name Inferno. And in the last several episodes, well, we kind of documented how I restored the bike, put it all together, decided I didn't like the engine in it because it had the wrong output shaft, and decided I want to take that engine out and put it in a different project. So I ordered the cheapest engine I could find on eBay. We went through it to make sure it was usable, took it apart, put it back together, and installed it in the bike. So in the last episode, we barely got it to pop and fire. We had a few more details to put together. So in this episode, we'll do those details, and we'll take it for a quick spin around the block. So this is Larry. Larry's along for the ride on this episode. What do you think? Stick around.
Somewhere in a dusty, dirty back alley, not far from historic Route 66, is an old fart trying to cram a square peg into a round hole. He'll work on anything, just as long as it's got at least 2 cool wheels.
For a blacked out exhaust system for the Inferno, and couldn't find anything on eBay that was a complete set for a decent price. Everybody wants, billion dollars. They think they're made out of gold or platinum or something. But I've got this one that I pulled off of that 2002 project bike, and I gave it a whole new exhaust system. I'm thinking, well, it's kind of rough and kind of trashy anyway. I got nothing to lose by trying to modify it and cut it up. I can take these chrome outer covers off because they're held on by a strap, and then just use hose clamps to hold them back on. And I can, try to paint them or wrinkle finish them or something like that to make them work. The only problem is going to be at this end. I don't like these shorty downturns. I prefer to have some kind of muffleization on them. So I will probably have to figure these things out. Take these off. I guess they're not well. I thought they were welded on, but I guess they're not. Anyway, maybe I could find some kind of a 2-into-1 I can put on there at the muffler shop, or I don't know. We'll play with it. So I'm going to make some, shall we say, wing nuts? And I just kind of figured out a way to clamp onto it so I don't have to put my hands on it while I'm welding. And now I have a set of nuts that I can put underneath that rubber boot and thereby attach my throttle body to the intake without having to, contort myself and drop the nuts down into the open engine and, the stuff I've done in the past. Now, I may have to modify these handles a little bit to, get them at an angle where I can scooch them up in there where they need to be. But this is a good start. I can, modify these. I'll probably cut them and make them shorter because they're going to stay on the nut. So just make them long enough to get them started. And then once the nuts are tightened down and, they're in a location, no one's going to see them. And if they see them, well, I've got a good excuse. If we look up in there, well, you can see I got a little handle now that I can get a hold of when I want to go in. Where'd it go? Right there. Let's see, right? Yeah, a fingertip. Yeah, back when it didn't cooperate, it broke. So I ended up using a nut from a battery terminal. But at least my intake manifold and air cleaner are fully secured into place. Well, there it is, the blackout exhaust. It got cheap. I just, rattle canned it. But it turned out really well. Not sure how well it will hold up over time. It is high temperature paint, so it should be able to withstand the heat from the exhaust system. Gives the bike an entirely different look than what it originally had with the chrome engine and so forth. So she's ready to rock and roll, except for a couple of mufflers. The bracket on the original exhaust is way down low. This exhaust system exits much higher up. But at least it's the point where the bike can be run, and it'll be probably pretty loud. We can start it if y'all want to hear it run. Let's do that. Fire when ready. So even though I initially didn't want to go with the blacked out engine components, it works really well with this bike. The color of red goes really well with the black. The shiny wheels and drive sprocket kind of offset all the black. And some of the other touches like the pulley cover and the vents in the front fender, they all kind of fit the same sort of a theme. I just think the bike turned out actually better than it was when it had the chrome engine in it. It's just a really good look for this particular bike. Now the thing that I'm very dissatisfied with is the paint. This was a single stage paint, which I've never used before. My painter, when he did the paint work for me, said, and I said, well, let me put the stripes on it before you put the clear coat on. He says, oh, no, it doesn't get a clear coat. Well, that isn't good. The clear coat protects the color coat. The color coat is unprotected on this. As you can see, there's little spots. I don't know if they're turning up in this light or not. Those spots are from brake clean working on a nearby motorcycle, and they landed on the paint and they left permanent marks there. So I'm not happy with that. I'll wait until I can afford to, but I'll probably pull the tins off this and get them repainted yet again. Kind of weird. I wonder if anybody will notice this little detail right here. V100C, huh? Well, it is 100 cubic inch, and it's the original Victory C chassis, cruiser chassis, so technically it's a V100C. You won't find that in a parts fish anywhere. And I did have a lot of fun putting this bike together. Along with the fun came a little bit of pain. I, pinched my finger and poked a hole in my thumb and, started leaking a lot. The nice thing about us humans is when we spring a leak, well, the stop leak's already built in, so eventually they stop leaking, unlike machines. Kind of like a updated version of the Sport Cruiser, because the Sport Cruiser came from the factory with a blacked out engine. Although I did the exhaust was originally chrome. By the way, the Sport Cruiser actually won an award at the Car and Bike Show last night. Now, spoiler alert, it was the only bike entered. Yeah. Kind of wish it had won it on its own merit, but you know what? A default win, I'll take that. Put a lot of work in that bike. a beast. It's kind of stumbly at low RPM. Once you get it going and you open that throttle, it goes. That 100 cubic inch makes it, uh-oh, lights are on. 100 cubic inch makes a huge difference in performance. You'll notice I always ride with a helmet. Now here in Arizona, it's optional. But in case you hadn't noticed, I'm kind of clumsy, I drop stuff. And if I drop my cranium, well, I'm likely to shatter it. Now, shattered craniums, well, they don't heal very well, especially at my age, so I put the anti-cranium shatter device on. And you'll notice I have my body camera with me. Uh-oh, I think I lost some footage. It scooched down. Oh well, we'll find out when we get to editing time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the journey with our Inferno. I'm going to try and find some mufflers for it and some little side covers and so forth. But she's going to be a sweetheart for me. Close this out. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Help me grow my channel, guys. I'd appreciate it. See you next time.